All right, here's my video on how to do 1980 to 1997 Ford F-250 with the TTB, or however you want to call it. This twin I-beam 4x4 front suspension. Add a leaf. You can see here I got one added already. I got one side done, and I'm gonna show you how to do the other side. I can only see one video on YouTube like this, so I figured I'm gonna make one because it wasn't difficult, but it was a little bit of a learning curve. So there's one side done. I gotta do the passenger side yet, and yeah, we'll get to it. All right, once you have your wheel off, you'll want to support the vehicle with the jack stand on the frame, because you're going to want to be able to pivot your axles up and down so you can work on getting them new springs in there. So we're going to lower it down just a little bit like I got it. Not all the way down, because we still got to get that shock bolt out right there. All right, now that you got your shock removed here, just tuck it up out your way. It ain't gonna be in the way. It might be, but whatever. So now you're just gonna drop your floor jack down till it stops touching or stops supporting the truck. And then you need to go up just enough that you actually pick up on it just a little bit. And now what you're gonna do is, if you got a Southern truck or something with no rust on it, you're gonna remove them bolts right there. But this is not a Southern rust-free truck, so I'm not gonna mess with them. I'm gonna get my cutoff wheel and I'm gonna cut them U-bolts right there, and I'm gonna cut these back ones. So I bought replacement ones, I'm not reusing these. All right, got one cut, go to your next one. Very carefully, a little scary. You know when they pop, so you just get in there, get your screwdriver, pry bar, whatever you got, boom, old U-bolts out. You see where it actually snapped, and you just do the same thing on the back side. All right, now that you got your U-bolts cut, you're gonna take your floor jack, drop her down until it comes loose. Stretch that brake line as much as you can. Probably want to take them off or replace them, but I got a little slack left, so I'm gonna go all the way to the ground. All right, now what you do is you just drop this. Oh, that ain't good. Drop your floor jack down, get your hammer, which I got right over here. You're gonna take the hammer, you're just gonna knock this off. Boom. And you grab this. Oh, careful, this hot. You're just gonna take your hammer and smash these right out. All right, this is what I was talking about. Get your two little blocks, set it up like that. Get your little Harbor Freight hammer right here, and just smash these bitches right out. It's kind of hard to do this one hand. I might have to smash them out and keep recording, but you just look at that, just like that. They pop right out. Just do that to all four of these, because like I said, I got new U-bolts. That's why I cut these. Oh shit, I got it upside down. Just take your hammer, just. All right, next step. What you want to do next is you got to get this center pin out, or bolt, whatever it is. You got to get that out, because your new leaf spring is going to have a centering bolt that you got to run through the new spring and these two pre-existing ones. And you also going to have to take this little, what you want to call it, leaf spring tie, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to cut this off and grind this rivet flat right here, because the new spring is gonna sit right underneath here, and you can't have that. The back side, you're good. So like I said, cut that out. You're gonna want to get a big grinder. I borrowed this one here. This is a big old 6-inch grinder. I'll eat that up in like 10 seconds. But if you don't have a grinder like that, you could just get away with this little 4.5-inch grinder. So stay tuned. All right, once you got the meat taken out, you got to get the little one out here and just finish it up. once you got that drawn down, take a good old little hammer here, just whack it. Snaps it right loose. So now all you gotta fight with, you got this split now. You just gotta get this piece out of here. So you have to get 2 wedges in here, pound that in there, whatever. You good. So yeah. Alright, once you get this rivet popped out, you can see I cut it. Or rivet, whatever you want to call it, tie bolt. You can just grab this and whack it right out. Alright, now that you got that all apart, you'll grab your new add-a leaf, right? You're gonna have a longer side, that's gonna go towards the back of the truck. So to help yourself out, you're gonna get a vice grip, grab this second leaf, pick it up, boom, hold it up there. And all you're gonna do, you're just gonna slide this right underneath, just like this. Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. All right, so you get the point. I got this lined up in here. Got that in there, I got that in there. Next you wanna get a big old C-clamp. You're gonna wanna start squishing it here. You're gonna wanna squish it there. But you don't wanna go all the way yet, because you still gotta get your bolt in there. So like I said, get this squish so it's like right about here. And then you're gonna stick your pin in there. All right, so if you're doing this by yourself, you wanna get the tie bolt that came with the kit, right? It's just a, I don't know, 1/2" bolt, whatever it is. This plate, it don't matter which way it goes. I'm gonna go this way. Send that through and set your tie bolt in the centering hole, ouch, on the axle. And you're just gonna, you know, send that in there. And you're gonna just send that up through. And what you're gonna do is slowly lift the truck up like this, you know, and then you're just gonna, you know, help center that pin all the way through, using the jack to lift this axle up. And all it's gonna do is gonna send that bolt right through the center. As soon as you get up high enough, you throw your nut on there, tighten her down. All right, so now once you got the jack stand or floor jack under here, you start jacking it up, you know, start lifting her up, and your bolt will come through. So now you just gotta put your nut on there and just drive it right down. It'll be tight. So next you wanna make sure you put a lot of anti-seize on that bolt. You're just gonna wanna, you're gonna be here all day, but you're just gonna wanna tighten this all the way down, like I said, till this sandwich is shut. And simple as that, it'll just pull all the way tight. Oop, you can already hear it moving. All right, so next thing you want to do here is you want to get your bottom plate, however you want to call it. You're going to want to measure your hole size. And these are, you know, 575. So a little over 1/2 inch. So I ordered the wrong U-bolts. I bought these from U-Bolts Direct because I cannot get the factory size U-bolts. Let me turn this radio down. And these are 5/8, I believe. Yes, 5/8. So, of course, since I ordered the wrong U-bolts, these don't fit in these holes. 1 second here. Boom. You can see, no bueno, don't fit. Oh, I can't turn the camera here. It doesn't fit, right? So what I did was, I got to thinking. So I got one of these little rotary bits. So what you do is you chuck this up in your vise, get your little rotary bit, eat it out a little bit, and you'll be good. So as you can see, I got my rotary bit, opened up the hole. See all the shavings down there? Right on my drill. Watch this. Boom, fixed. So now you just gotta do that to all 4 holes, and you'll be good. Now you'll take your U-bolts, slide them down just like that. Set them in your little holder there. Grab your other U-bolt, which is over here. Slide that in there. I'm struggling. There you go. Just kind of, this one doesn't make very right. All right, so put that in there like that. Now all you get is your plate right here. Make sure you put this side up. And you're just gonna pop it right on there with a flat washer and your bolt. And you're just gonna run them up. Okay, another thing I like to do is grab you some anti-seize. It don't matter what kind you do. Don't make no difference to me. Just put a little bit on the threads here, or a lot. Whoops. Go back here to this side. Scooch over here. Go right here. Juice it up. Juice her up, because you're gonna be running this up with the impact. All right, now grab your good old impact here. What you can do is you're just gonna run these up until you can't no more. See, I ran out of nut to grab. So what I have to do now is cut these. See, I'm out of nut. So I'm gonna have to grab my grinder right here. Cut these. That way I can get them up a little farther. You can see it's all pulling together. Once you got your U-bolts tight with your impact as far as you can run them down, all you do is you just put the load on the bottom spring, put a clamp here, and just roll these little ties over and squish it, just like that. I was lucky I got that big old clamp there. And you gotta do this front one up here too. And like I said, once these are tight, drive around the block, come back around, hit it one more time and you're good. All right, so once the truck is finished, this is how it looks. Kind of hard to tell, but the tires are cambered in, or towed in, whatever it is. It's tilted like that now. Not horrible, because before they were the opposite way. So you can see new spring, bolts, all that jazz. So yeah, and it drives great. It drives good. A little bumpier, but driver's side. Passenger side. Same thing. Yep. Yes, it's pretty level now. I mean, it is. The front does sit a little higher, but I don't know. It might level out when I drive it. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. It's a leveled 4x4 truck with the add-a-leaf kit. You see the leaves aren't really. Maybe they are arched upside down again. Whatever. I think it looks way better. So that's it. Yep. Good old IDI 5-speed. How many miles we got? 59,004. 159 or 259, not sure. That's it.